Alright, so you're about to get a kill here. Easy peasy. This is good. Oh, out of... Oh, wait.
I should have gone a different route.
Do not get the... Oh.
Probably not.
Alright.
Yep.
So, you should have gotten that kill pretty easy. Couple things to note. He's about to hit Mega. So one thing you need to do right now is you should just automatically click him. And this goes for most champions, but especially Gnar. You should left click him so that it brings up the little box thing up here. So you can see what rage he's at, his rage bar. Because that'll let you see how close exactly he is to hitting Mega. But one thing to note is when he's mini, he gets the jump reset, so he like jumps to you and then he gets the bounce. If he's Mega,
Right.
he doesn't get the reset, he just goes once. So here you should wait till he hits Mega, because also he's gonna use all his cooldowns on this wave right here.
Yeah.
So if you wait for him to do that, he probably even jumps, because like a lot of Gnars, like a Q doesn't fully clear the back wave, so it'll be like a QW or a QE into the wave, and he's totally gone here. He doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, he probably would have mega'd, stunned the wave or something.
Right, exactly. So like even if
kill.
he doesn't use his jump, he uses his stun, his Q, etc., and you're gonna definitely get that kill. Here, you know Vayne just left, and I'm not sure exactly like what her pathing was, but you probably could have gone into her jungle there and farmed something. Gromp, you're pretty bad at taking Gromp, but you probably could have taken Wolves. Okay, this is fine. But right now you should be looking at mid lane. Oh, just kidding. You're about... No, you're not. Okay, you should have looked at mid lane. Because like right now you're making a decision to go gank mid. And you didn't even... You have no idea what HP Talia's at. Because like you could have known what HP she was like all the way back here. Because honestly, to me, this gank doesn't look that promising with how low like LeBlanc is. Yeah. See, this is pretty rough. Although I think you should probably be able to get the kill now. Because you took a couple turret shots, I think. Good patience on your W. Although you can auto more in there. It's like just a couple ways to make like ganks more efficient. Well, one thing I'd also do, just to be absolutely safe, because she has 2 levels on you. She is significantly stronger than you. But time out, I missed it a little bit. I would probably wait till these minions walk up further.
So they're under
because
the turret.
yeah, you're gonna be taking a lot of minion aggro. Like you should obviously not let her leave the area, but like if you just kind of hover back here, like a lot of the times on Evelynn, I just like hover right outside their vision, like back here, and then wait for them to come into me, because then it's the surprise factor is better, and plus you're not gonna take these minions, because like right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minions about to hit you, and you're 2 levels down. It's like even though you're gonna get the kill, it's a little riskier. Plus like here you can auto. Where's the auto? Where's the auto? Not autoing enough. I do really enjoy the patience on the W. I'm not sure if you did that. I'm pretty sure you did that intentionally. Usually you want to hold W. If you're coming in from behind someone, you hold W until they burn a flash or get on the other side of you. But if they're like, if you're like here and they're down here, then you can burn W to get close. That's allowed.
I guess the other thing when waiting for them to come back from that wave is I just did that on both of those ganks actually, where I could have waited for Gnar to push it out a bit.
Exactly.
So that's recurring
So
mistake.
like, with Talia, it's not as bad because Talia has certain escapes and stuff, or Talia doesn't have the escapes that Gnar does, or like the CC, etc. But yeah, it's a similar idea. And I think you could have made a better.
I probably should have opened on that. Yeah.
I think you could have smited blue away. You're a level up, which means your smite does more damage. So like this distance between this is too much. That's too much to give them. Like you can honestly have your little like circle thing be like right there and be safe. Because you should be able to react. If she turns and looks that way, you can turn and look that way as well. and you'll stay out of vision. But like right here, this would have been the time to engage because your bot lane's here, your mid laner's there. You can not
And
necessarily
Evault
W.
would have caught both.
Yeah. You have ulti too, so like they can't turn on you. So you W up, you smite that, and then kill them all.
Good point. Thank you.
That's nice. Okay, so here, your team probably could have dragoned there, except there's this big wave bot lane. Coming bot lane here though, this is a mistake. What you should do, because I think Vayne was low, I'm not positive 100%, but you should have definitely run into her jungle, because I'm assuming when she invades over here that she's gonna have stuff to go back to, so you can definitely create some pressure over there.
Yeah, and she was down. She was 4 at one point, or sorry, 5 at one point.
Right. Yeah, she was a little down on you too.
So she wasn't farming very well.
Right. Because she spent a lot of time walking in to invade you. I think you're 200 gold away from the upgrade. I don't like using your E on the small creeps.
Okay.
Because your Q will take them out with time, which is totally fine. Yeah, you were 200 away. You should just use it on the big one almost always.
I've heard I should be clearing small first, but yeah. It'll be fast to clear.
Yes and no. Like wolves, no. The wraiths you want to, but again, I would use your E on the big one, and
you'll clear the whole camp faster.
Right. You can weave autos in on those small ones. Like you can Q the whole camp, then auto a small one, Q E the big one, Q auto another small one, Q auto another small one, and they're gonna be gone for sure. You know. Okay, so they get the dragon. That's the fire one. That's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. I'd be looking to gank top right now, because Rengar's ult, and he's about to lose, Nar's about to lose his, Mega.
Okay.
So, yeah, it looks like you're doing it. Again, you should be, okay, you just left clicked him and saw it for a brief second up in that top corner, but you should definitely click him again and see what his rage is at. Obviously, he turned mini now, so it's not a big deal. Okay, your camera. What are you looking at right now?
The beautiful scenery.
Yeah, no, it should be like you don't need to look at yourself at this point. Like it's not a big deal. Like even this I think is bad. I think it should be framed more down towards the left because Nar's gonna run down that way. That way you don't have to like try and move it when you're like moving around. But this will be okay. Again, okay. One thing to keep in mind is I think when you're ganking the Snar, it's bad to get directly behind him and come in. On most champs, yes, that's the way you want to do it. But on Gnar, I would want to be here. So if he's jumping away, he's going to be like going down towards the river rather down to the protection of his turret. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, you eat the creep, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
You're going to have to ult. Oh.
Nope, I suck.
I think you could have set it up a lot better. Plus, I think if you ult earlier, you can definitely get the kill. You just greeded on that a little bit.
Yeah, I try to save things too often, I think. Especially her ult early game, because I feel like the cooldown's quite long.
But I mean, it's a kill.
Yeah, no, it totally would have been worthwhile. Right.
Like when people, you get those ragers, it's like, oh, both the jungler and the top laner flash whatever to kill me. It's like, yeah, they killed you. That's worth it.
We killed you and then took your tower.
Exactly. Yeah. Good choice to smite that. I agree. I'd kill wraiths and look for a mid lane gank.
Okay.
What you're doing? Oh, yeah. I'd go for mid lane gank right now, just like you're doing. That's right. Oh, you and her were not on the same page. What? Did she just flash on top of you?
Probably. I get the joy of, yes. The joy of playing in silver.
Okay. So a couple.
I probably didn't deserve.
Yeah, a couple things happened here. First of all, you don't need to burn flash if LeBlanc is on the same page, but she like backs up here, so that's pretty bad on her part. So everything is good right now. What you should do though, oops, this is gonna be awkward. Unlucky. I'll use spacebar so it doesn't tab me out. And look for it. This is when you flash. See the circle on the ground? It's really well hidden.
Yeah.
It's just starting right now, and like you just need to look and predict that, because if you like if you hadn't if she should have been able to live here. That's what I'm trying to say. But she played it really badly too. See, like it knocks her back, and if she flashes like now, she's good.
Yeah.
She flashed, yeah, and now she actually, if she flashed then, she was good. If she just flashed in a different direction.
Yeah.
So on Evelynn, because you don't have a dash or anything, and on a lot of champions when you're ganking with them, you want to flash the CC abilities, like flash through them. Like you can flash through a blitz hook, you can flash through a thresh hook, you can flash through a lot of abilities like Lux Bind. A lot of those linear abilities, you can flash through them, and it's really surprising.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah, definitely do that. That's okay. Again, like here, I would go mess with Vayne. Because like I get it, like the Vayne matchup isn't really that well known, but I think you can definitely outdamage her, especially when you have a full runic echoes. I think doing scuttle crab in general on Eve is a waste of time.
Because I don't have a snare, right?
Alright,
CC
yeah,
for it.
you don't have any CC.
Should I be leaving one alive in a situation like that? Just to...
Yes and no. Like you can, like it's not a big difference to leave one alive. The ones that really matter are like Krugs is really big to leave one alive, because the junglers don't clear it that often. Oh, yeah. You didn't need to wait that long. Obviously you wanted like LeBlanc to help you, but like you should go right then. Right then is when you engage on her. Yeah.
While she's walking forward and everything, yeah.
That's fine. LeBlanc has no idea how to play the game. That's really embarrassing.
And yet I lose some of these matches, so
Yeah.
this is my elo.
Okay, good choice. Yeah, you're creating a lot of pressure. This is nice. Yep. Oh. I think you eat a minion again.
So I'm actually using mouse 1 attack move, and I think that's causing problems.
What do you mean?
It's attack move click or something.
Oh,
so
on your left click?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody recommended I try that for ADC once, and I never undid that bind.
Okay, someone was talking to me about this earlier.
I haven't really thought about that before.
I think you should undo it. And my thought behind that is you need to be able to left click people to get the box up here. You know what I'm saying? Their little avatar with all their like their HP, their mana, and everything. Because this is really important up here. Because like, especially you can look at stuff like movement speed,
Their
CDR,
builds.
yeah, like their builds, everything. Like right when you're setting up a gank, that's a really important time to look at it. And also like you don't want to like accidentally do that. Because let's rewatch this a little bit. Another thing I'm worried about here is you're setting up, again, it's not a bad thought to try and get all the way behind them and gank them. It is a bad thought to hug this wall versus a bard, okay?
Good call.
Because you're just setting them up for a stun.
Like right there.
Yeah, you eat the minion. See that?
Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely.
It doesn't end up mattering. But you get stunned here, and maybe you're even able to take out Misfortune.
Naturally.
It's a lot of damage, and Misfortune was at the top left. If you... That's the most important thing to look at, their mana. Yeah, again, like eating that is bad, I think, because you're just gonna kill it with your Q anyways. Shoot, I had music on this whole time. It's gonna be awkward when we
Whatever.
when I put it on YouTube. I don't know if they'll let me or not. I might just have to edit out this first portion.
Sure.
Unlucky. Okay. Um, One thing to keep in mind, when you're clearing buffs and etc., like you did blue, then Gromp, then recalled, you're losing efficiency out of the blue buff. So if you do Gromp, then blue, then recall, um,
Mm.
you're gaining like what, like 15 extra seconds of blue buff.
Not to
Doesn't
mention if
sa-
I don't
doesn't
screw around and
Yeah,
spawn for 30
right.
seconds.
Doesn't mean a lot, but like, or it doesn't mean a lot like by itself, but when you add up like time like that, it
Mm-hmm.
means a lot. And, maybe it's the difference between running in a fight or not. You never know.
Yeah.
You're going for Riley's right now. In this game, I'd probably go Lickbane first,
Mm.
just to
They've
kind
got
of
a lot of squishies and
right.
stuff.
They've got a lot of squishies, and you have a significant early game lead. So uh, what
Yeah,
about
that can mean more
yeah?
kill pressure.
Lickbane is gonna knock them out. God, I can't think of item names anymore. They're just gone. Good. Nice. Did she miss everything? Oh my god. She didn't get an assist. Hmm. You should have sat in that bush until you had stealth, and I think you can pick up a kill on Bard. Although I guess you have the Giant's belt, so maybe not as much. Yep, this is good. Yep, good. Stay away from the wall. Nice. Alright, now you don't have smite, so yeah, you could be on the side here. Oh my goodness. Didn't need a flash there. Okay, so this is okay. What I would recommend doing right now is, are you in stealth? Yeah, you're in stealth. I would have walked right around there, cause she's CCing herself. She's literally saying I'm stunned and I'm not going anywhere. So you could probably pick up a kill there. Because you don't have smite. If you have smite, it's a different story, and you should come here and try
I
and
should be
secure it.
smiting, yeah.
Because you literally just willingly walked into that. Again, like, why are you flashing here? The boomerang
I'm
isn't
afraid
gonna.
of the Gnar that I
The
don't
boomerang isn't
understand.
gonna kill you. So you really didn't need to. If anything, you could have saved it a little bit longer, and then once you see this heal, then you definitely don't need it.
Mm.
Okay, so you from some camps. I'm gonna skim this. I'm actually gonna speed this up.
Okay.
Check this out. Okay. Because no one cares about your camp clearing.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Again, like you're focused on yourself way too much. Like when you could be looking for a gank like top lane and stuff.
I think that's something I do a bit more with Evelynn, actually. Like with Vi, I'm a little more comfortable not looking at myself.
Really?
With Eve, I feel very squishy.
Well, that's good and all, but like when you have a lot of pressure with your Rengar up there, so like even if you get
Yeah.
engaged on, like your Rengar's all the way pushed up, you're totally fine. Another thing you have going for you is your stealth.
Yeah, no, I know I'm not doing it right. Just that's where my mind is probably at.
Guess you come in here. This is nice. Your ganks are not looking bad, honestly. It's just like I don't think you're necessarily putting the thought into them that's required. You're just kind of saying, "Oh, there's this person here, and we're going," instead of like looking at like all the variables going into it. So maybe a game where you're not so far ahead, they don't all work out like this.
Yeah. Well, so I think
Go ahead.
I think my ganks are something that I'm fairly good at. Where I struggle is, okay, so I get a lead, and then I have these games where like I can be in a position like this, but will fall off anyway. And I'm not sure if maybe it's because I'll pressure the same lane repeatedly, and then the other lanes will fall behind, and I'm not giving due attention to that.
Okay, staying here. Staying here is bad. You should have recalled. But this game, I mean, you're doing a fine job of closing it out. It's good just to keep getting a bunch of kills. You're getting towers. It's all going well. You're just staying on the map way too long at this point. You should have recalled and bought a needlessly large rod by this point.
Is there like a certain amount of gold I should recall after?
Like if you have 1250, yeah, I'd probably recall.
Okay.
Unless like you're going for a gank or something. Like it depends. Like you were kind of like when you had 1250, like you just finished, getting a big gank down here and stuff. There's no reason to go back and take your blue because like you're still on the map with 2,000 gold. Now it's getting a little too extreme.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Camden? You care? All right, that's nice. He cares about you clearing camps. So again, it's just like this is where I'm like, okay, now this is where I see the trouble with closing games out because you're just farming right now. You're not doing anything. You have way too much gold. So like even though you're 6 kills up, you're relatively equal in strength to a lot of the characters on the map.
Because I'm not buying anything. Yeah.
Right. Yep. That's nice though. Still haven't recalled 2.4k. You just walked, you're walking back and forth now. You're going to your red buff instead of clearing your wraiths first. This is the issue. Thanks, Camden.
I see it.
Gonna assume this just keeps going. Oh, you recalled and left Krugs up. Feels bad. Yeah, where is Vayne? That's weird. I think Sapphire Crystal is bad here. You should have gone for the Amp Tone. You're not gonna run him anytime soon. Alright, this is good. You forget your camp because you're just gonna push in and you're going for Dragon. Okay, Dragon's fine. But after this, you should really be going in taking their camps. Scuttle's a waste of time.
Keep that in mind.
This
next
is
time.
This is 2 times speed, by the way. Stand away from the wall. Okay. That's a free kill. We're gonna show you how to micro this a little bit better. Alright. Right now is when you should be positioning yourself more up here. You should be like between autos and Qs. You should be weaving yourself up to the side of him because wall stun, like if you're here, he can wall stun you into that. If you get up there, he wall stuns you eventually. Again, like you should see this. You don't have to take a direct line. You're fast enough. You have Rylays. You can go around that way.
Would he wall stun me between me and Nami?
He could actually. Yeah, that's a good point. He could, but think about it this way.
She's quite far back. And
yeah, she's quite far back, and he's probably not looking for it. First of all, second of all, Nami can react to the Q coming out and try and dodge it. The wall can't react and dodge it. And also it will take longer to get the stun off onto Nami, right? There's a travel time that it has to go through. So, you're gonna get stunned up here, and you're not gonna be able to do anything. Yada yada yada. Oh, JK. Oh, you should get on Bard first. Alright, Lucian's far enough ahead. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, CCing yourself. Wow. Okay. So a couple things. If you can take a free... Okay, he's right on top of you. Your melee range, right? It's a free kill. Honestly, Q plus... Or E plus like auto and 2 Qs is death for him. And then you can move on. You get a W reset, etc. It's all good. So you should definitely do that. Plus, you want to save your ult for more than one person usually. Especially when like a team fight's about to break out. So you just like pass the free kill. And she's full HP. So like you go for the free kills. Even if it is the support here. Also, you gave a little bit too much respect to them. Backing up that far. You are really tanky right now with the Rylays. And you're just going to close this game out. Okay, I don't want to see that.
Yep.
Okay, this is nice. Wow, that tower's still up. That surprises me. I think you probably could have tried to wrap around there, maybe. Evelynn, you don't really need to be hitting towers. Like, with your 4 members of your team are there, they can hit towers for you. But you can move around and try and, be sneaky, go for some picks, etc. especially with how strong you are. Again, 2k gold. You guys should not be here. This is a terrible fight for you guys. You're super rich. But you'll probably win it anyways just because of how far ahead you are. Nice. Okay. This is
Scared
super,
of a vein in the bush.
Yeah, this is super fast just because, like, honestly, the fights don't matter that much anymore.
Yeah, no, we're just pressing a lead.
Alright, yeah, you're just gonna team fight and win. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next.
Okay.
Buy one. Okay. Okay. Still 2 times speed. Okay. Slow it down in a second. Keep it at 1.25. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Be out on that thing right out of the gate. It is nice though that you let All-Star tank. That's smart. I think E start or E second is better.
Just so I can have my shield.
Yeah. Well, you get shields from Q as well. You start W all the time, but E second I think is better. Also, having it in this bush here is awkward, because you can't really kite it, because you'll lose vision, etc. That was a really slow clear. E is a lot faster, because you also get the auto reset on it. And with Q, you want to lead it into camps to get the full charge, because you get more damage the longer you charge it.
Right. Yeah.
These camps you wanna kite a little bit. You wanna walk back in between autos.
Is that just to clear faster, or is that?
Take a little less damage.
Okay.
Because basically, the deal is like between your auto animations. Okay, this is awkward pathing. But between your auto animations, the monster, instead of continuing to auto attack, it'll have to move in between its. And oh my god. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, so you know she started blue. Okay, that's interesting. So
Just a guess from her being a mage.
that's awkward though. I want to actually go back and see if you actually have a tell that she really started blue or not.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't. Okay, yeah, no. She may have started blue, but you see Trundle show topside at 146. There's no way he gave a leash. So I wouldn't have banked on the fact of her starting blue. I would have thought she'd started red.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of an awkward invade, I think. You already killed her. Yeah, no, she didn't do blue. She did Krugs, Wraiths, and then red. No, yeah, no, she went Krugs, Wraiths, then red, I think.
Oh, for the extra healing.
Yeah. But I guess it wasn't enough. So I assume were you trying to go for a steal there, or were you trying to like, okay. But again, she didn't start blue side, and you didn't think she was going blue, so I think, even though it worked out, I think it was a poor choice. Unless you have a better idea, because let's say she started red and she already took that, and she's not even on that side of the map anymore. That sets you pretty far behind because you have to walk way over there, etc. Oh, that's okay. You could have definitely made that work better. Okay, I used to be a Vi1 trick, so I'm gonna judge you. Like last season, I played a lot. Okay.
Make me a one trick.
Oof, that hurts. I think okay, because going into this, if you were already walking here, Like you took a little pause here. I'll show you. You paused in your movement. 1, 2, 3, and you stopped right there for half a second while he knocked him up. You can flash Q while they're knocked up, but as soon as they come down, you have to hold it, and you have time to hold it. You look, you see your thing down here. You have plenty of time. You still have all that.
Okay.
You have more than half your time to hold it and wait for them to flash, and that's one of the best things on Vi, is just to hold it and wait for them. Because you get over anxious, and again, you're going for the AD carry when you should be going for the really low brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless he's like popped already, like, because you're not gonna end up getting either kill here. So that's the second. You did it last game too, when like the Bard was in front of your face, where you're trying to get multiple kills or go for the AD carry.
I think it's AD carry.
Yeah, you're going for the AD carry. Go for the low one. It's fine. You know. It works.
Yeah, and even if the support was dead, then
right.
you know, he's not going to turn around in 3v1. So
exactly. Ganking top is really helpful. You're not going to get much. She did steal your red though. You're waiting too long. You're wasting a lot of time here. Yeah. Okay. And you
should
don't
I just
even
be
end up
running
going
in?
for the
Or?
gank. If you're gonna go for a gank, you gotta go for a gank. Okay. Well, it works. But yeah, you spent like a good, and even that's on 2x speed, and that was too long.
Yeah.
So like you either go for a play or you don't. Especially when he's pushed all the way up like that, you go for it or you move away. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have gone for it because I know Talia was in my jungle. I assume it's warded, so I assume they know I'm here. That's my thought process. It ends up working. It's okay, but just things to keep in mind.
Yep. Won't work.
I think that's poor. If she's like much lower, then you can go for that, but otherwise not.
Not worth to interrupt the cap.
See, walking around your blue buff right now. This is again, it's bad. You should have taken. Yeah, you should have taken wolves. Because that'll also give you level 6, I believe. Yeah, wolves will give you level 6. Like you're going bot lane right now, and you could be level 6 instead. It works.
Yeah,
but it
would have
could
been
be
better
much more efficient. Yep. Going for this dragon here. It's okay.
Without smite.
No, without smite is fine. Like you overestimate how important smite is. And you should definitely go. Her red just spawned, by the way.
So maybe I need to be thinking about.
See the yellow thing? Well, you can just be looking at the minimap.
Yeah, no, where I'm going.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. You should be okay. So you're here. What are you doing next? Like you have all this time to think this through. So like your first checklist is, do I have smite? It's no. If it's yes, then you go. So you go from here. You see how much it has. Then you left click this because dragon and baron move. You don't want to be looking at dragon. You want to look at this top corner, especially when you're smiting baron. You left click on it. Or I don't know how you're gonna get it up. You probably want to change that.
I'll fix that.
And you just look at the HP up here because especially with Baron, Baron's head moves all the way around. How are you supposed to smite that when like the numbers are actually moving? It makes it much more difficult. And like I never miss smite. Like it's scary how many Barons I get. And it's because you look at the still version. So anyways, so that's your flow map. You check how much it has. You get ready to smite it, and then during this time, it's like, do I have camps up here? Do I want to go there? Do I want to go to their red? Do I want to, go here and check their wraiths? Because you just saw Talia topside.
Right.
Once you see your topside, that's your cue to go into her jungle. Yep, exactly. And that's immediately your thought plan. So, and I think that comes a lot into like wasting time, etc. See, like you're going in circles now. Like, where are you going? You're looking for a gank. This actually should work. Yep. Nice. Okay. But again, I don't think you initiated that. I think All-Star initiated that. But I'm not positive.
I think I are on tour.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm talking about like the thought process.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
there.
he should be.
Like that could have been another option, but like you should think about that in advance what you want to do next, and you should communicate with your teammate. It's like, whoa, you're maxing W.
Is that crazy?
Yes, that's crazy. What do you build? Are you building warrior?
Yep.
Okay. Your Q has insane ratios. Should always max Q first, W second. Okay.
Okay.
Q is the primary source of your damage in ganks. I didn't even notice that. Again, you have a lot of gold on you. You should recall right now. Because another thing is you have enough to get your warrior.
Yeah.
Your ult's on 50-second cooldown. You don't have flash up, so you're not really going to be looking to make a gank for another 53 seconds.
Yeah.
You want to have your red up for as much of that as possible. So like you should recall now, come back up here, take this, take this. By the time you've done those two, your wraiths will be up.
Yep.
You take that, and by that time, your ult's going to be up. And then you can look to gank mid. That's what's going through my head.
So I got to back up more. 1,200 or 1,500 gold kind of thing.
Right. And it's not necessarily just like how much gold do I have. That's when I back. That's a good thing.
No, it's the
That's
timers,
what you wanna like. You think about that in advance, and you're like, okay, what gold do I want to recall around? And then you find around that number a good time to actually do it. So like in this instance, it would be after ganking mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good time. You get a kill, you burn your ulti. That's when you leave. I don't think you should have come mid here. I think you could have gotten 2 kills bot lane.
I think it's farther away than.
Yeah, but you just bought mobility boots.
Yeah.
It's fine though. It's not a bad choice. It's just a different choice that. Yeah, I suggested they're going for riskier play, but honestly, going for the secured gold, because gold in the lane, gold at camps, it's always there, right? Gold from getting a kill is not necessarily guaranteed. That's an early ulti. Especially when you don't know if they have flash or not. Like,
I should have not used it for control until.
right. So like boom, boom. Again, also you don't have your team around you, so you don't want to ult yet. Like you want to wait till your Varus, your Kayle are closer. But all's good. Speed this back up. You'll be amazed how much more damage you do when you max Q.
So I know that Q applies W, and I think that's kind of the mindset I was using. But yeah, obviously better ratio, bigger hit. Sounds good.
Are you gonna hand this blue off? Okay. Usually I wouldn't suggest handing it off on Vi, because you want to have your ult up as much as possible. But again, in that case, I would have taken the 2 camps around it, then taken blue, to have it up for as long as possible, so I can know when I ult, I have the CDR to reduce by 10%. When I ult, do I have the blue off? Okay, then that puts my ult on a lower cooldown. That just froze up. That was weird, but you're gonna get a kill. Oh, I don't think you needed a flash. Ooh. We're gonna go back and look. Okay, that's 2. He has level 1 boots. Okay, so things to look at. Level 1 boots. No mana. 365 movement speed. You don't have your thing up. Oh, another thing you can do, see this button here?
Yep.
Click that in game and it'll bring up a box.
And then never unclick that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then never unclick it, and it'll show you your movement speed, and you can compare it. But
I'm sure like 4
level 1 boots to level 3 boots. You're gonna catch up to him. Like, and you flash literally like you're right next to him, and you flash like that's pretty poor. And hey, if he magically flashes away, you can ulti. You're not in a bad spot. But again, it works out.
But it
not ideally. So yeah. And again, at lower elos, you can get away with these mistakes. As you
Mhm.
climb up, you'll notice all of a sudden these mistakes you're not getting away with, you know? Because,
Mhm.
you know, maybe within the next 5 minutes you die because you don't have flash. You don't get a kill because you don't have flash, you know?
Right.
Stuff along those lines.
That's what I'm looking for.
Alright, look for a kill up here. See ya. Yeah. Clown Fiesta, gotta love it. Oh, that's a waste of
Didn't need
ult.
that.
Nope,
Yeah.
no you didn't. You could have honestly, okay, here. Cute little thing you could have done. This applies to very few situations, but I'm going to show it to you anyways because it's really cute and fun.
Sure.
Oh. Alright, so you Q there. You, okay. I just needed to find the frame. Alright, so right here.
Are the front one.
No. You auto the front one to get him
Okay.
there, and then reset it with the E to get a double kill.
Oh.
Because the cone will get a kill on this guy in the front. And then you keep your ulti, and you get a double kill. And it's fun.
Sounds good.
Again, applies very few times, but that can be applied. Okay, so you ganked someone and they escape with like 50 HP, but there's a minion right next to you. You E the minion to, you know, get the cone to, you know, take him out and something like that. You know what I mean?
I've gotten one of those before.
Yep, those are always fun. And there's a Jhin behind you. Imagine if you had ulti right now, you run straight at him and kill him. Looks like you might just do that anyways. Oh, the flash of the century. Yeah, see you later.
I'm probably
okay,
too deep
yep.
here.
We're gonna definitely look at that.
Yeah. Going across that wall.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's what doomed your fate. Yep. Okay, so
See
things
the
to
wall
keep in
going
mind.
anyway.
This guy does not have flash. And
Or
this
mana.
guy's really low HP. Does he not have mana? Yep, you're right. No mana on both of them. That's harder to think about, but it is definitely good. This guy's gone, and you have no ulti. If you have ulti, you can go for it. You'll probably still die, but I think you get like 1 or 2 kills. Oh wait, no, there's a Talia there. Yeah, no way. Unlucky. Just don't walk across that wall.
Yep.
Again, if you have flash, doesn't happen. See what I mean?
Yep. Fair
so
enough.
you accidentally walk across, but you can still get out. Okay, so you're super fed now. You went Triforce. I think that's okay with how fed you are. Do you go Triforce every game on Vi?
No, that's
Okay.
if I'm getting a couple.
Do you usually build Black Cleaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
If I'm behind, sometimes I'll do Dead Man's Blade.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that terrible?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I do think the CDR. I think if you're gonna go defensive item, go Iceborne Gauntlet to get the CDR because you definitely want the CDR. Let's go and check this fight.
Plus, it's also a Sheen, so that kind of
right. You can go Iceborne Gauntlet plus
TF.
Plus Black Cleaver, yeah. Okay, so this is okay. I think your ult earlier was poor. Let's see this. Yeah, I think in here you should know that that person's dead and you shouldn't press that button because Garen has ulti. I think that's a waste. I think here you Q forward and try to kill Jhin. I think you like Q here, or like you Q and try to like hit. You Q to try and hit
But then you are onto Jhin.
Karma, yeah. Then you are into Jhin. Yeah, instead you like waste it to get the execute. Yeah. Four v 5. Kale has ult. The person's name is Kale. Can do it. How'd they get that? That is impressive. Okay, so you just lost 2 big ultimates. Yeah, again, I think your camera control is bad here. Now it's fine, but you were looking at yourself when you were way up there, and it was up like around in that box.
Yeah.
Because you should have been able. Also, you're in that bush for no reason. You should be closer to your team. Because imagine if you were able to follow up on the the knock up and get like this squishy line here. Oof, that'd be dirty. And then you flash onto the trundle, which is poor choice. Yeah, that's what does you in.
Mm.
Feel free to flash onto squishies, not the trundle.
Okay.
Unless it's for like an execute, or he's by himself. And this is pretty stompy.
Yeah.
Okay, you're looking for a pick. This is smart. Your team should have come with you. Oh wait, they got 2 kills. Whatever. Good. Good. Good item choice too. You're wasting your time on Scuttle here. That's a bad call. You value Scuttle too highly. Yeah, you're just gonna close this game out. Quality dropped for some reason. But yeah. Okay, that's game. We're gonna move on.
Okay.
Cause you're so far ahead. Like, I'd be impressed if you're able to throw. Eve game 1. Is this a win or a loss?
3 is a loss. 1 is a win.
1's a win. Okay. How do you get so many views on this?
I don't know. I'm just that famous. I'm 18 view famous.
Damn, dude. Impressive. Again, you're way too far back at the start. That's kind of silly. Okay, when you're doing this camp, you'll take a lot less damage if you approach it from this angle.
Mm.
Because here you can, first of all, you get like the Q to go straight across and hit all those small ones plus the big one. Second one, like you can Q auto back up a step, Q auto back up, Q auto back up, Q auto back up, and then you kite it around this way. And clearing the camp, the process of that will take a little bit longer, but you'll be healthier at the end of it. Also, I think
that helps a lot with Evelynn too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. See, like now you're kiting it, but you could have been doing that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate how you eat it. Eat the small ones.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm gonna put this slower, but I like the approach to this gank. Oops. One thing I don't like is this W. Okay, I think you might need to do this W because of how low your Ezreal is. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, you're gonna get it. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Good choice to back out. That went fairly well. Yeah, I would stay here and push this whole lane out. Because Evelynn is notoriously bad at actually clearing the jungle and remaining healthy. So any chance you can clear out a full steal a lane, yes, is great, especially right after a kill or right before back. Yeah. Especially with Nautilus, you both could have just walked up and cleared the wave together. Instead, like, what are you doing? Oh, you're going around? Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. This is
very important skull crab.
It wastes so much time. And then you smite it. Oh god. Okay. Did he start the game? Wait, he doesn't realize it. He didn't know you were there. Wow. Okay.
Probably should have just kept going
Yeah.
on him.
Again, you're wasting a lot of time. Like you could be recalled. You could have had a hunter's potion and something else. Like hunter's potion, I don't think is that strong. On Evelynn, I do think it's good. Especially like you just buy hunter's potion if you have 250 gold extra left over. That's when you buy it.
Okay.
If you're ever wondering, that's when you do it. You don't buy it and delay an item, but you buy it certainly if you have extra money left over. And again, you're wasting time because look how low you are. If you go take red buff now, I'll actually tilt. Alright, you're actually gonna. Okay. Oh, no, you're gonna gank mid. Okay. Jarvan just showed top. Did you notice that?
Nope, I missed that. I gotta look at map more.
Oh, he actually just full on gank top. And he's walking down lane. This is gonna work. Oh my god. Look how low you are. Imagine if you'd backed. Oh god. You're walking really far back to recall too. It's kind of strange.
I'm scared of the Jarvan.
Well, I
That I
mean,
didn't see.
you should have known he was topside, so you could just recall like right there and be fine. We're on normal. Okay, let's speed this up. I think. Okay, gank Darius is gonna be interesting. I think you could here though.
Darius.
Level 6. Your buddy needs to be careful. Oh no, you smited a minion. Alright, the misclicks need to be improved.
Need to end that.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, going back to your initial approach. Okay. First of all, Nocturne messes this up. He fears him way too early. And I understand, like, you wanted to go around. I see that, and I know that. And going around is the better choice. But, you know, you see him engage on him, and you want to help out. So, this is fine as well. One thing to wait for, though, like, you're about to go in here. Well, no, not just that. You should wait, because Darius has no reason to back up right now. You should.
He thinks he's winning.
Yeah, no, you should wait for him to, like, walk in. Like, if you wait for Nocturne to walk up first, like, you're gonna be in a lot better of a spot. Instead you do this. Oh. Smite. Oh god. Yeah. You also waited way too long to W. You should have W'd immediately, and then, like, you back up there, and I think you could potentially even still get the kill. But oh well. We'll live and learn. Yeah, that's a hopeful game gank with him full HP. No. Why didn't you go in their jungle? You had plenty of time.
Blue.
See, you wanted to gank. You should have ganked. I mean, blue's down. You already knew that, but you could have, you know, taken Gromp or taken Wolves, or just scouted him out, see what's up. Because like this gank is fine, but you know it could have been. Oh no. Again, the flash is bad. You don't have.
It's brutal watching yourself in slow motion, making bad plays.
Yeah, see, I think. Oh. Yeah, actually, no. The flash is okay because I don't know if the Q actually goes to him or it hits a minion. So I'll give you that. That's fine. But again, also if you walk into the topside jungle and like even without looking at the minimap, if you walk in there and that isn't there and that isn't there, you know he's on the bot side of the map. 100% he's down, you know, over here. So then you can ping your bot lane back, and etc. And like a lot of the jungle game is not just like ganking, is not just warding for your team. It's literally babysitting them and telling them what to do at all times, or at least that's how I view the role.
Mhm.
Even if you're playing a carry jungler, you know, nothing changes. You're still, you know, the babysitter.
I should have been clearing wolves and then frog and then blue.
Yeah. In this scenario, when you're looking to gank bot lane, I think it's fine to clear blue first. That's more of like if you're planning on farming a lot.
Okay.
I think here, I want to go back a little bit. I think you could have ulted both. Yeah, your ult should have been a little farther up, because you barely missed Lucian.
Mm.
And then that possibly gets you the kill. Yeah, I think the slow gets you the kill. Alright, this is all fine. You guys should dragon. You should dragon. You should dragon. Should dragon. Yeah, you're looking way too much for ganks, especially on the Kassadin.
Yeah, and we have bot lane down and Tally down.
Nice. Okay. Again, this is silly to be here. It's hard to do on your. It's impossible to do on your own though. Okay, you have a team. That's fine. Yeah, this is the issue you run into. Now people are dying because you guys stayed on the map too long. Oh. You can kill her. We're gonna watch this slow motion because I think you maybe could, or regular motion, I guess. Okay, so that going back here, makes absolutely zero sense. This is nice. Again, like your camera control leaves much to be desired.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk about this a lot, but it's here. It should be, you know, down there more. That's okay. Okay, yeah, you can't do anything here, but you could stick around because your Nocturne's coming down. Like, yeah, I think you're definitely, yeah. Here you go. Just go until Talia. Nice. I would have stayed stealth for longer though.
Mm.
That's fine.
Oh, I think Darius.
If I'm going it too fast at any point, please just let me know and I'll slow down for you.
That's okay. I was there.
Because there's like a lot of information. I'm talking pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it froze. And you're alive somehow. That's nice. Alright. This is silliness. So I kind of skipped through, but like here, your team just lost dragon and 2 people died. So like, and it all happened around this side of the map. So there's no reason. Oh, it froze again.
Just stay away.
You stay away from this side of the map. You see their blue buffs up. You can go walk and do that. and clear all their jungle up there. Because like when you lose a portion of the map or whatever, you don't it's fine to concede it if you go get an advantage somewhere else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if they're pushing into your nexus, you know, you don't want to trade
Yeah.
that, but it's important to keep things in mind like this. And like, I love how many kills you're getting. It's great. Oh my goodness. And that's all good and all, but like, you're prioritizing them really heavily when, you know, backs are important, gold is important, like, getting gold's important and spending gold's important. And here I think this is
gold is a
bad
big
to like clearing the pink is okay, but like you're giving them information of where you are on the map. So like you can just keep in mind where that pink is, wait for your top laner to go there, clear it out, etc. You could have gone and, you know, harassed Jarvan his blue buff, stuff like that. And this is when you want to go bot lane, take a tower. That's the important part here. Yeah, I think you went too hard on Lucian. You should have gone back and tried to get both Leah, because Lucian's gone no matter what. I'm pretty sure there.
Yeah.
This is a silly chase. Release. Oh, he failed. Again, I'm gonna focus less on microing in this game. But here you really should. You want that tower, and now because you guys chased over there, it's not all your fault, but you aren't gonna get the tower. You're actually gonna go even. Okay. This would actually probably be a game. This would be a game where I'd probably go Dead Man's Plate second because of how strong Darius is. Yeah, that's what I'd probably do. Unless you can just pick all your fights away from Darius and just go for picks, which is another valid strategy. You're playing very scared though, and I don't think you need to.
I'm terrified of this Darius at this point.
Oh, now Darius is here, but before Darius was there, you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Also, you have ulti. You are underestimating how powerful your ult is. This would be a point in the game where I'd try and abuse the indicator or whatever. What I mean by that is you want to try and get as close to the enemies without them being able to see you. And this doesn't just mean walking up next to them or close to them, so like your range is right there. This means like going into a bush using your stealth, and then like you're here and your range is like here or whatever. And then people still can walk in it, but they still won't see you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you can kind of like cut down on distance that way. Another thing you can do is you can, you know, kind of go on this side of the wall and get close to them, stuff like that. It's like if you could go sit down in that tri-brush down there and look for a flank. Obviously in this scenario I probably wouldn't, but I would be keeping that in the back of my mind. Like, what do I want to do? Like during a team fight when I'm setting up for picks, etc., etc. And I think you should be avoiding Darius completely. You should be, yeah. It's gonna ult you? Nope. Okay. Well, that was nice. And less nice. So again, your team is kind of getting routed. So what you need to do, you have blue trinket. I don't like blue trinket personally. I think it's okay in some scenarios, but especially in a game like this, you just need to be warding up to keep yourself safe. And the cooldown, yeah, the cooldown on blue is pretty long. Going down here is, you kind of have to in this situation actually. So because your team died, you're kind of forced into going down here. Also, I think you could have a decent chance at, no, you can't kill him. He's really tanky. But you should definitely be fighting him here. Yeah. There you go. As soon as he walks into that tower, you could do that by yourself even. That was a good dragon to take. Don't you dare. Oh my god. Mother of God. What do dragon? Oh. This is ridiculous. Neither team should be here right now. You guys shouldn't be getting a pick there. They shouldn't be getting picked there. Oof. Rough. See, Darius is top. You guys. Nautilus recalled. Okay, this isn't. Okay, that was kind of your fault and kind of not your fault. Going back to the whole thing, you should have just started dragon immediately before they walked in down the pit. Because if you start dragon there, they'll come back and help you. Hopefully we can hope that they would. I don't know. Kind of like. I'm trying to search for the word here, but like kind of like egging them on to go for those
Okay.
picks and everything all over the map is pretty poor, I think. You should just stick to your game plan and how you want to do it. It's like right now it feels like you're just looking at the map every once in a while, seeing a champion there and going for a kill. Plan out your attack. Where are you going? You know, you go this sort of that I don't feel like that was premeditated. I feel like you're just walking around and it happened to be there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And again, you look back at it and you don't have a teammate anywhere near. So yeah, you are overdue for some armor. You should have gone Dead Man's Plate second. Is that an item you normally get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah. This is surprising to me that you actually won this.
I think we lose this one actually.
Oh really? Okay.
Yep.
That's nice. I mean, it's not good, but it's nice to know.
Yeah, this is the one we lose.
It just slowed down on its own. What the? That was weird. Okay. Whoa, I put it in normal. Okay. That was nice. No, you guys might win this. You still have no Nocturne or Katarina though. Yeah. Okay. You got the kill and back up. That was nice. This is okay. This is all okay. You're playing way too far back. Like, when your teammates walk up here, you can walk up here too. Especially when it looks like they want to engage. It's like Nocturne still has ult, keep in mind. Oh, well, it's just recalled though. Now this is when you're like back there, that was just being a good teammate. Now is when you're like, okay, you're encouraging Ezreal to walk forward by sticking behind him. Oh my goodness.
Run away.
Okay. So, Clown Fiesta, gotta love it.
Yeah.
You guys should Baron right now. This should be a Baron call. It should be ping, 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 assist, 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 assist. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually do that in Diamond, you know? Nothing changes. You have to babysit them. And, like, unless there's, like, there's this huge, you know, come here, do this.
So you know it's a Baron because Darius is dead?
Darius is their biggest player. He's gone. Jarvan, and there's a third. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's 3 down, I'm doing it. Especially if the jungler's not down, then maybe. And also, you have your full team up. Like, it shouldn't even be questioned.
It's 5v2 and they don't have a jungler.
Yeah. And worst case scenario, you get to Baron, and you start it, and then they engage on you. You can't get Baron, but you get 2 kills. That's worst case scenario.
Yeah. Gotta fix my jungling.
This is nice. Okay. Couple things here. You know Nocturne has ult. You know he has home guards, gets past 20 minutes. So I assume he'll be here very quickly. And your Nautilus is flanking. So here, instead of being here, I would have probably gone around the turret, because Evelynn, if you walk up here, you're either gonna die or you're not gonna be able to help your team at all. Clear wave. So I'd have walked all the way around to come get a flank from this angle. So you're flanking from 2 angles. And then you have Nocturne ult that will be coming in shortly thereafter. And like even like blue trinket the bush up there and then go in. Just to be super safe. Because Evelynn isn't very good at like running straight at people and engaging. You really want to get behind them. Again, I would as soon as you stealth, like I would try to either sneak back here or sneak over here, to try and get a side angle. I probably wouldn't go down. I wouldn't go down here because of the ward, except actually Jarvan's up, so you can go down here. Okay, this is where it gets worrisome.
Yeah.
You've chased so far out. You know they're in the river somewhere, and these two teammates, they have no way to get to you. You guys are probably gonna die here, aren't you?
I don't remember.
Were they really that slow to rotate? Okay, yeah, you do die. I think. Alright, you guys actually come ahead. The decision was still poor though.
Yeah.
So just like, even though sometimes things work out, it's not necessarily the best idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the advantage to being in silver is that I can make shitty plays.
Right.
If I want to get out of silver, I have to not be a scrub. So.
Exactly. Okay, so here again, this would have been a fine time to Baron. No, they needed it back. But a fine time to not do Scuttle Crab, but to take their camps, push out mid. So like my checklist, I would have like gone like maybe farmed a camp over here, then walked over, taken wraiths, shoved mid, gone in, taken wolves, warded here, then gone back, taken this Scuttle because this one actually matters.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know ping Baron. You know, get over here, boys. Lucian's bot lane, Nocturne's in base, 4v4. I feel like you're way too far to the side.
The camera or?
No, your actual model.
Mm.
Yeah, like you're really far back. You're like another like Evelynn circle away from being in range. Like you should be over here where Katarina is.
Yeah.
Especially with like Nocturnal coming in. Yeah. It's like you're not even a factor in this. And now you ping Baron. You should.
So more Barons, less Scuttle Crabs. That's what I'm hearing.
That's you end games by taking Baron. Fun fact: you guys aren't on it right now. That makes no sense. You get a kill randomly because 2 kills randomly because they're terrible. Again, you should Baron.
Baron over towers.
Yes, I probably would have taken 1 and then gone. I wouldn't have stayed for the 1 at first, but after those 2 kills, I would have taken 1 and left. And you guys are... Ooh, you gave that up. You didn't need to. And now they don't. Okay. Well, good thing we're still playing League of Legends. This is a nice game. This is Mortal Kombat. No smite, no problem. Just because no one's in the area, that's fine. Okay. Zonia's is okay here. Trying to think if there's an item I would prefer. No, I think it's fine. GA wouldn't have been bad either, I don't think.
You know, I think I never build that, so I probably think I need to add that to.
Holy God. You guys should go mid and end. You guys could have ended. You guys could have ended.
So we're hanging out in the woods.
You guys could have ended. This makes no sense. In case you get an inhib and an extra kill instead of a nexus. Okay. Now you're gonna go back and take Elder Dragon. Take Elder. You're here. Now where's your team? Well, this is nice. Glad we could be a part of this. You trying to sell Elder Dragon is obviously a mistake. But the decision was right to go there.
I don't think I've seen enough Elder Dragons to know what I can and can't sell yet, so I should probably...
I actually think you might have been able to do it, but just the time it takes is just not worth it. This is silly. You guys could have, again, gone mid and just ended.
Would it be better to just push to the Nexus turrets and not go for the second inhibitor?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can end. And I'm pretty sure, like, maybe I'm wrong, because we're watching in double speed, but I'm pretty sure you could have ended. And this is where throws can happen, because you're lower mana, lower HP. And it's only 3 of you. You guys haven't backed yet. You have so much money, you know. By pot. I would take the sorcery. Yeah, I would, because the elixir of ruin. The enemy can see the trail behind you now.
Oh.
So your stealth is useless.
Wow.
Yep.
Did not know that.
But that's the game. Alright, well, it was nice playing.
Oh, I thought that was the one we lost.
Game 3.
Oh,
game 3 is the one you said you thought you lost. Is it Lee Sin mid? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so what you should be trying to do with red buff is you're in the right spot, but you pulled it too far over here. There's if you're here, you can line it up so you can get your Q to hit both small ones. Like the small ones will both be like over here, I think. And you can line it up to get like the Q hit on all of them.
Yeah.
So just go in a custom game once and try that out, and you'll figure it out. No problem. And you'll take a lot less damage.
Is that you just wait in the bush longer for them all to line up?
Yeah. Like you Q it and then back up, and then it'll work. What is this?
It's very
And
important.
why in this game did you take triple pot?
I don't know.
I think triple pot's fine. I was just wondering the thought process. Nice. Okay. It's interesting too because in the other game you did 3 camps before you ganked bot lane, so I don't know. I would try and teach you more consistency when it comes to that, so you know exactly what the limits of your character are. I do think going for a level 2 gank is stronger than a level 3 gank, because it's just faster, less expected, etc., etc. It's all good. Oh, I think you could have killed her. With help from Annie, of course, but like instead of danger pinging it, assistance ping it, and maybe it can turn the tides a little bit. I would go top there probably. Yeah. Again, you're sitting right on top of blue buff instead of kiting it, so you're gonna take more extra damage. I think you should gank top like really badly, cause he already got first blooded. Like this is bad now. Now you have to back. Wait, you're maxing E?
I think I just kind of mix it up on Evelynn, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you should always max Q.
Okay.
Q's the best.
She's like, I think I just want to go faster now. Here's another point of W.
Goodness gracious. If you ever are playing a new champion or something, want to know like skill order or something, just ask me and I'll let you know.
Sure. Sounds good.
You max Q on Yorick if you're ever wondering.
What the hell's a Yorick?
Jesus Christ. Killing me. Alright, so you know what you did.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you're splitting. No, 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 no.
Not even with heavy hands?
Okay, with heavy hands, yes, you can.
Okay.
You're allowed to at that point.
Okay.
Oh, nice. You wait for him to go forward. Oh, you let him see you.
I'm scared.
I think you could have done it. Wait, did he kill Annie or did Annie just back? No, she's back. Did she? Time out. Okay, Annie
Oh, she's
died.
dead.
Yeah. So you should know that he doesn't have ulti, and you can kill him. Like you let him see him there. Like you should have gone much sooner. Yeah, you could have killed him. Again, bad taking red buff before you recall. Poor choice. Recall here.
Yeah, that's another consistent problem I'm doing.
Yep. Is there no sound on this one?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, no, there is. Wait, you just had a really low game sound.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Things have changed now. I don't get it. Ugh. I don't think you actually needed ult. Again, like, you're gonna sit here and wait for your blue to spawn. Press tab. You know what happens when you press tab?
You get the, yeah. Timers. I didn't wait the full time.
You didn't. It's better. She talks so fast. Into the night. Okay, yeah, you should be farming camps in between. Don't E them. Don't E the babies. This is a good gank. Should go. As soon as Morgana steps forward there, you want to go in. And like you're okay, time out. You saw Shyvana here, and you only warded like barely into the pit, barely into that little thing. The best spot to ward when you're just like driving by is like right over this wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it can see blue and Gromp. Ward there. Your Evelynn, it's so easy to get in there for you. Plus, you just saw Shyvana over there. Like, no. Okay, we're gonna look at that.
Yeah.
So first of all, I assume that she knows you were in there. You're in there because I think she's in that bush and sees you. So I think being here in general is kind of poor. I don't think you can go for a dragon here, and I don't think you can get a pick here.
If she's in that bush, she can see into my bush?
No, when you walked in, she was in that bush when you walked into the bush. That's what I was saying. Okay. And she's full HP. You can't get a pick here. You're low, or your Morgana's low. You already got a kill. You can't dragon because they're just too high HP. Plus, Lee Sin has all the pressure. But yeah, she did see you again. And now you're leaving your Annie out to dry. You're walking down to a dragon that you'll never be able to take at this point, and you're leaving your Annie to die. Yeah. Now
I try to go and engage late.
Yeah. You can never front these. God. Another thing to note, you some. Oh, sorry, 1 sec. Okay. Ooh. That felt good. Another thing to keep in mind.
Mhm.
You just left. You just saw this, but if you'd seen that the first time you saw her, you know she just finished her item. Look, what are you sitting at? Before this, you did not have this completed. All you had
Yeah,
was like
I
boots
just
and
bought it.
empty that. So, you know she's a lot stronger than you. Because again, you don't recall soon enough.
Mhm. So, yeah.
And now your game's off to a really rough start. You don't say, Yasuo. Yep. Going bot's good. One thing I'd be careful about. God, I'm yawning so much. Stop it. This bush could be pinked.
Mhm.
So walking here and sitting here is poor. Where what you could do is walk down here and sit right here. And that accomplishes the same thing. You can even get closer. You can be right next to Jin. And then
Yeah.
another a cute thing you can do is this lane's pushing in, right?
Mhm.
So the minion wave could come up here, and theirs is gonna be like back there, or whatever. You could sneak into this bush even, and get behind them, so that finally when the lane equalizes out, and you know it's like back in the middle, and they walk up, you're actually behind them in this bush and right on top of them. Because right now you guys are just fishing. Yeah, see, it was pinked. Hello? What?
Silver powers.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Great job. Yeah. All I can say is again, look at the items. It's got a full maw. You'll never be able to kill him. You didn't even get to the maw, first of all.
Yeah.
So just knowing that, you don't have a chance. Things are kind of crumbling. Evelynn has a tough time when it comes down to this.
Yeah.
When all the lanes are losing because you can't exert enough pressure. You need to be able to, have some lanes that are winning. This is rough. This chase is rough. You don't have vision enough. Your mid lane has no pressure. You have your blue buffs up, so even now that buff timers are shown,
Mhm. It's a
Shyvana
good
could
chance that
even
I'm
be
being
in there.
countered.
Yeah, like this chase is rough in general. Yeah.
Good call.
So I wouldn't even look at top lane anymore. I see. Okay, I can't burst top. Lee Sin has way too many kills. He'll just destroy me if I come in there. Q, ult, Q, and I'm gone. I am sitting bot lane for the rest of the game. Literally. And like maybe I'd try and go up and take my blue and wolves, maybe. But if Shyvana shows in that top side jungle,
Just run.
I just concede it. I give it away immediately.
Mhm.
And like, maybe you don't win this game, but you're gonna have a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Now bot lane goes down. You should be on that side of the map at all points now,
Mhm.
because it's the only lane that stands a chance. And again, like here, this is where babysitting comes into play. You should be what I do to signify someone missing. It's like you know Shyvana's going up there or whatever. You just see him pushed up in general. You back ping him a lot. But what you can do is you can ping missing. Like mid lane's missing, so you ping missing, and then
Mhm.
you do a danger ping in the direction on the map that he's running.
Yeah.
And that I think is the best way to signify someone that there's a missing or exactly where they're going. Again, you cannot do anything here. Run, 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 run. You shouldn't be looking for a fight here. You should be farming your camps. You're doing nothing here.
Yeah.
You're spending too much time typing. You're standing still typing. This gets you nothing. Now Lucian's taking it. Now everything's spiraling out of control.
Yep.
Now Annie is very sad. It's like, you know, you want to go to wolves now. Like, you can stay near mid lane and still farm. This flank here is, you know, it's never gonna pan out. It's like, you're not the strong Evelynn you were in the last couple games. You know, you don't have those same, you know, innate skills.
I think at this point I just don't know what to do.
Yeah, and the answer is farm camps the best you can, and try and convince your team not to fight. The only fights you can pick are picks. Yeah, you're getting starved. This is the worst feeling as a jungler. Another thing you can honestly do, when the game's looking really rough, like, okay, this fight's just brutal in every aspect. You actually got 2 kills. It's better than I thought you would have gotten. But if you're really getting starved and you're on a champion like Evelynn where you have no chance, farm your camps, but also feel free. If you can, you know, get by some pink wards, if you have decent vision, you can actually go and counter jungle a little bit. Not because you're trying to set them behind at this point or anything. It's
But
literally because you
they'll
have
be
no
farming
other...
my jungle, they'll be ignoring our own.
Yeah, and they'll be like swarming your jungle. So if you can get over there, like if you have a strong bot lane or something that you can actually push them and get in here, then go for it. Or if you like see them all topside, like you see like all of them up here, and you know Baron's not a threat or something, or you can't even contest it, farm your jungle down here, then move up and farm their jungle here. You could have killed them, I think. Or at least tried. Because at this point, like, a lot of people say, you know, just play safe and, like, don't...
No,
take
at
a
this
lot of
point you need
risks.
to pick.
At this point, you need a pick. Like, team fights are terrible for you. Picks are great. So if you can try and go for a pick, go for it.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm just nervous and running away from bushes.
Another thing, if you start Rylays, I think it's best to go Red Smite.
Yeah, to force them to stay in
yeah.
combat with me.
Well, because with Rylays, like, slows don't stack, all that good stuff. So it's kind of a waste. Or Blue Smite is good up until you finish Rylays, and then it's like, well, why do I have this? That blue trinket should have gone on Baron. They couldn't be doing it, but just keep it as long as possible. And you can do it, you know, like, so yeah, I'm gonna pause it for a second just so we can actually see this. So you know, you have we're gonna pretend this is Baron Pit, and you have Baron up here, right? You know, this googly-eyed.
Yep.
Here.
Very cute.
Yep, here. You can stick the ward, you know, kind of behind him over here in the pit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So that it's really hard to click the ward. You have to like move your camera around so like you can actually like click it through Baron. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to figure out which spots the other side can't see.
It's less about not seeing it. It is tricky to see, but like if you just literally put it right behind the thing's head, like right on top of it, yeah, they'll have a tough time because they'll have to walk all the way to the back pit first, and they'll also have to move the camera really far to the right or left to even be able to click it around Baron's head. This is decent. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
It's freezing up. I know, just back up your room. This is weird now because it's like freezing while I'm talking. Like skipping ahead. So it's not a good sign. Mistake. It's worth it, but it's not like you're coming back at all. At this point, honestly, Evelyn's a champion where you need an early game advantage, and the game is relatively over unless you have like teams actually allies doing actually well for you. Obviously, you know, if you can keep getting picks, it's good for you. But that's all you can really do at this point, because that is just really wow. Good night. If you can ever go for a Baron steal attempt, go for it. Just because if they get Baron, they win the game flat out. We'll finish this one out, but there's not much at this point that you can really do.
Yeah.
It's freezing up. I know, just back up your room. Oh, this is weird now because it's like freezing while I'm talking. Like skipping ahead. Yeah, I'd try to find Jhin as many times as possible. Jhin and Zyra would be my two favorite targets. Yeah, drop that question mark on him. Yeah, blue trinket Baron. That was a great time. See, that blue trinket there is bad. Obviously this fight happens, but like blue trinketing there, like it works. You see two people, but what if you blue trinket there, and you don't see them on Baron? Like you don't necessarily. Okay, time out. Let me repeat that. If you blue trinket there and you don't see anyone, they could be on Baron. They could be in the bushes outside Baron. They could be baiting Baron. You don't know. You need a blue trinket on Baron. It actually looks like your ally has a blue trinket on Baron.
Yeah.
But if there wasn't one there, think about that.
Okay.
Because if you blue trinket Baron and no one's on it, then you know they're setting up a pick somewhere, and you don't even go anywhere near that.
So the reason why I think I like taking blues on Evelynn is because when I'm approaching a bush, I'll lay down, like, before I'm in range to actually be seen from that bush, I'll lay down a blue in there before I face check it.
Yeah, I think that's okay. The other game, it was interesting because there's a lot of fighting in your jungle, and I think you could have just tried to, and you know, maybe the solution could be solved by buying a pink ward. You could still go blue trinket but buy a pink ward, because there are a lot of fights happening in your jungle and you need to ward entrances, to be able to like survive in your jungle because it was a fairly even game. Whereas this game, I think blue trinket is better because you need to be able to scout out Baron from afar.
Okay.
And it's mainly for objective control. Again, no. You'll never be able to kill Lee Sin without 3 or more people. And this is a game where I think going Lickbane
was a mistake as well.
Yeah. Actually, this
Lee
game,
Sin,
I
maybe?
say go for it. This game, honestly, I say go for it because if you build tank, you're still not going to win a team fight. You'll never win a team fight with your team against theirs, because you're just that weak. So I think I say go for it and just try and kill Jhin and Zyra as many times as possible.
Okay.
Whereas like other games, you might have to go for more team fight oriented builds. Alright, we're gonna watch this in regular time just because it's the last fight.
Sure.
Couple things, Lucian isn't with you yet. This is all fine. I actually think I would have preferred you
To go for Zyra.
No, like here, instead of like showing yourself here, you should be like sitting up here and trying to get in the back because like, you know, Zyra and Jhin are both gonna be coming through here, and Jhin is gonna set up his ult at some point. I'd be looking for the ulti and just blow him up while he's ulting. Because I think like kiting back, yes, it's okay, but like you kite back when your allies can do damage. You know, you're back. Okay. Sorry. When you're team fighting as like a tank or you know anyone with like crowd control, etc. There's two things you keep in mind. Most of the time, like just the basic like rules. Is their backline fed? Like backline fed, check, or is my backline fed? Check. And one of those is gonna be true. If your backline's fed, then you kite back with them and peel, because they're doing your damage. If their backline's fed and yours isn't, You go
get
for
down
their
there.
backline because your backline doesn't matter. Theirs is what matters.
Okay. I like
So
that.
I would have gone for that. But now that the fight's playing out, you're kiting back. This is okay. You got a 2-man ult again. I think you should have had a 3-man ult there. But I think ulting here is bad because like your ult is a slow. That's great. But it also is such a big shield, especially if you hit more people. And I
Mhm.
think you should utilize that a lot more in fights. Like when I play fights, like it's fine to initiate fights with Evelynn,
Mhm.
because you get such a massive shield. You can initiate a fight, get a Q auto Q down, or QEQ down, and then back up and get away because you have such a big shield, and you'll be fine. Um, but the game's gonna go ahead and end. Ooh, flash that super minion auto. Yep. Okay. Well, that's a game. Um. So I hope that helped.
It helps a ton.
Yeah.
I've got many things to take away from that.
Yeah. I'll upload it to YouTube.
Awesome. Thank you.
Couple things to go over right before we leave. Again, ask any questions if you have them. But
Sure.
you want to maximize your buff times. Um, have a plan going into the game, or not going into the game, but you want to be thinking 1 or 2 steps ahead of where you want to go. Do you want to get a kill here? Do you want to go for camps? You want to invade more,
Yeah.
especially like with mobile junglers, sneaky junglers like Evelynn. You can get away with a lot more things than other champions could.
Mhm.
So definitely don't be afraid when it comes to that. Um, I'm trying to think what else. Just some micro things with like your left click attack move. You want to get rid of that. You want to be checking the little box in left top left. That's important. Um, and just some gank setup things that are champion specific, like when there's a bard, you don't want to be against the wall. With the Gnar, you don't want him to be able to double bounce on you.
Mhm.
So when you go into a gank like that, you think about what champion you're playing against and how your positioning needs to change from normal, because usually you want to be behind him and you're great at that. You know exactly how your champion works. But now you have to take it to the next level. How does my champion work when
When
I'm
fighting an
dealing
R, that kind of thing.
with different champions? Because like
Yeah.
it's one thing to know one champion's kit, that's great. But now you have to know their kit compared to the 130 other champions in League of Legends.
Mhm.
And that's when it gets, interesting and really complex and kind of fun at the same time. So, yeah, any final questions?
No, that was a ton of information. I'm gonna once you upload it to YouTube, I'm probably
Mhm.
gonna watch the whole thing again and
Awesome, perfect. Yeah,
take some
yeah.
notes because there's more information I think I've absorbed at this moment, but
Right, yeah.
um,
There's a
it's
lot lying out there.
extremely
You
helpful.
should definitely go back and check that out. I'll send you my
Exactly.
YouTube link after we stop Skyping and everything, and it should be up within the next couple days. If it's not up
Mhm.
by, let's say, Thursday,
Yep.
message me on League, pester me to put that up because I might forget.
Sure.
Um, and yeah,
Awesome. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. I'll talk to you later. If you want to do coaching in the future, just let me know and we can schedule that.
I will try to improve a bit, and then I'll make some more videos,
Exactly.
and I'll definitely look for you in the future because that
Beautiful.
was excellent coaching. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you, man, and I'll see you later. And
Yep.
anytime, message me in League if you have any questions. I'll answer anything. Okay?
Will do. Thank
All
you.
right, cool. Later, man.
Have a good day.